Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry I haven't been posting lately. It's been a while, I know, I'm sorry. And I was gonna post yesterday, but my sound got effed up again, I'm sorry. But I tested it this morning and now it's working. My computer is really messed up. So anyways, yesterday I saw Young Frankenstein with my friend Jennifer. Oh my god. My friend and I laughed so hard. Like, you wouldn't believe. Like, we were crying. We were laughing so hard. It was amazing. But, yeah. Some of my favorite parts is, like, if you guys have seen the movie, I saw the movie first. So, I knew what all the lines were and stuff like that. My friend hadn't seen the movie, but I had. But, there's this thing with a revolving bookcase. And, what happens is, Dr. Frankenstein and Inga, they hear like a violin coming from somewhere, and Inga goes, I think it's coming from behind this bookcase. So he goes, yes, there has to be a secret passage somewhere. So he's like, I can't find it, hand me that candle. So Inga takes off the candle and tries to hand it to him, but then the bookcase revolves, and he goes around the back, and then he goes, Inga, put the candle back. So she puts back the candle, but it goes around twice, and he ends up behind the wall again. So he's like, okay, Inga, put the candle back. Take the candle off, and I'm going to stop the revolving bookcase with my body. Ready? And she goes, yes, I think I got it. So she takes off the takes off the candle, and it revolves, and he goes and he stops with his body, but it gets him like halfway, so like a certain area is being hurt a lot. So then he has like this really high voice, and he's like, Inga, listen very carefully, don't put the candle back. And he's like, now with all your might, push the other side of the bookcase. Is that clear? And she goes, yes, doctor. So she pushes the other side of the bookcase, and it revolves. So she goes behind the wall, and he thinks that so he gets out, and he thinks that she's behind him. So he's like, oh, that a girl. And all you hear from this little muffled sound from behind the bookcase is, doctor, put the candle back. And I think my friend and I were laughing forever. And that was in the first act, so when it hit intermission, we just both looked at each other and went, put the candle back. And it was really funny. Anyways, yeah. So it was really funny. And then, of course, he was my boyfriend. That was like my favorite line and my favorite song. It was really funny because she did this thing with a chair, and it was like a tango kind of a song. So she grabbed the chair and she started walking like this, and she was looking at the audience, and it was really funny. So I liked that. It was cool. And the set was like amazing. My friend wasn't really a big fan of the strobe lights. If you guys don't know what strobe lights are, they're like those really bright white lights that flash a lot. She didn't really like them. Like, I kind of looked over at her at one point when the strobe lights were going off, and she was kind of like, ow, 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 ow. Yeah. And then there was like this really, like, okay, I hate it. My pet peeve for the theater, flipping birds are so loud. Anyways, I hate it when people come in, like, right at the beginning of the show. Like, literally, like, the orchestra is starting, the lights are down, and everybody's like, oh, yay, the show's starting. I hate it when people come in the last minute. And, like, my friend and I were sitting at, like, really near the door. So the door, like, the people would come in. This guy and his son came in, and, like, they were really, like, loud and obnoxious. And he opened the door, so it made like this sound, and then like a bunch of light came in, and we're like, oh, close the door, you idiot. And he's just like, wow, we're on time. And I was like, shut up, the show is starting, you idiot. And everybody's like, shut up. And the ushers were like, sir, can you be quiet? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then they're like, where do we sit? And it turned out that he was sitting, like, it was like this old couple, and then me and my friend, and then him and his son. And we were like, oh, I hated it. But they didn't talk during the show, thank God. Because if they did, I would, like, tell somebody. I'd be like, can you shut these guys up, seriously? But anyways, it was dark. So he had to walk across us. So he walked over, and like my friend and I couldn't really stand up, so we just moved our feet around. So I moved my feet around and he went over, and then the guy's son stepped on my friend's foot and she was like, "Oh, ow," and he didn't even say sorry. And then the guy also stepped on my friend's foot and he's like, "Can you give me some room, please?" And this is the look I shot him, because he looked at me and this is the look I shot him. I was like, "Are you serious? You just stepped on her foot and you're not even going to say sorry. You're going to say, 'Can you give me some room?'" Like, come on. Like, that's my main thing, is that, guys, when you go to the theater, be courteous. I'm not saying that you're not, but like don't you just hate it when people come in and they're like really loud and they're talking through the entire show? I hate it. And when you're trying to enjoy it, it's like when it's the same for movies. When I can hear people talking, I just want to like throw popcorn at them. Which I do, so don't talk when you're in a movie with me, because I'll hurt you with popcorn kernels. I'm a nice person. Anyways. But yeah, remember, be courteous in the theater, because I'm really serious about it. Like, I will go to a show, and I'm like, if I hear a peep out of somebody next to me, I will do something about it. But yeah. But that's it. But like, this guy was like really loud and obnoxious, and I was like, "Dude, you're not funny. Just shut up. People want to hear the show." And like, I swear the old couple next to me, because it was like a woman next to me and then her husband, and she was just like, she actually leaned over to me and she was like, "Well, that was a little rude." And I was like, "I know, like, can you, whatever, whatever." The show was good, thank God he didn't talk. The show was amazing. Like, it's his fault for coming in like a little bit late, because whatever, obviously he's not serious about it. But it was a really funny show, highly recommended to anybody. Today is their, like, closing day. Yeah, because last night was, yeah. Tonight is their closing night. So, and you know what sucked? It had the original Frankenstein in it. I mean, not Frankenstein. The original Frederick Frankenstein, the Roger Bart. And we got the understudy, and I was like, damn it! Ugh, that's like me going to the Addams Family, and I get, like, B.B. Newworth's understudy and Nathan Lane's understudy. I'd kill myself. I'd be like, "What is this? No, I asked for it. Shut up." Thank you. So, I'd like, what? Ugh. Anyways. But it was still good. The understudy was very good. And the Inga was really good. I liked the Inga. She was funny. Anyways. So, yeah. That was my lovely experience at the theater. So, my friend and I took the subway down. And first ride on the subway, she was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Toronto subways are really fun, but I don't think they're anything compared to the New York subways. They're huge. Yeah. So anyways, so that was my experience. Leave me a comment saying, did you ever have a bad theater experience? Like, were you ever in the theater and then somebody was like talking to you a lot, or somebody was like laughed really loud or something like that, and it was just really stupid? Just leave me a comment down below. And let me know. Alright guys, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.